Hi Taurus, welcome to your And the Message You Need to Hear reading for July 26th through August 25th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the link for the recommended reader shout out, which goes to Patrizia1111. Much love and support to her, and hopefully you get a chance to stop by, check her out, show her some love, give her a like and a subscribe if you like what she has to say. Lastly, this is intended as a romantic love read, but it might resonate in other areas of your life, such as your job, your work. Oh, look at that. Two of Cups. Ooh. Or family, friends, money, that sort of thing. All right. Put that right there. We cut the deck here. Taurus. What does Taurus need to hear from their person or situation? What's the takeaway message for Taurus? Seven of Cups. All right. Judgment. Knight of Swords. Ooh, Ten of Swords. Page of Swords. Ace of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Oof. Okay. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Sagittarius, Capricorn, or Aquarius. What's this Knight of Swords about? I want to say to Taurus. What's this Knight of Swords about? This is Ten of Swords. It's Ten of Swords. Oof. Okay. High Priestess. So we got Wheel of Fortune and High Priestess. What's this Page of Swords? What's this Page of Swords about for Taurus? Eight of Cups. Come on. This Ace of Swords. Two of Wands. Okay, so what's this Judgment about? Was this a very surprise ending and they've just gone complete? Like, have they just ghosted you? Did they break up with you online or over social media and just completely shut down on you and completely, wow, what's this Judgment? Whew. And was this like a surprise ending? They felt like they just needed to end things. They felt like it needed to happen right now. They needed to end things. They couldn't keep doing this. My goodness. And they have stopped talking to you and they're just walking away. There's like no further involvement, and they've got other things that they just feel like it's time because they've got things they need to do and take care of, and this relationship is over. It's ran its course. They're either got their eye on someone else or something else. Maybe they want to move, they want to travel, they want to find a different job, but it feels like they've ended things with you. And they're like ending and changing everything in one fell swoop, and that they've made an abrupt decision to end things, and it's left you kind of being like, what the heck just happened? And this is about you starting over, so maybe that's what that Ace of Pentacles was. Oh, you didn't, okay, well, there was a Two of Cups for you, but then there was another one that I had pulled and Ace of Cups flew out. This was another start to your reading, and I must have pulled so many cards before I started laying them out, and there were a lot of swords involved. The Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords. I think the whole dang Swords family was there. The Queen of Swords, King, Page, and Knight. And then there was like it was quite a lot of cards, and you can see why now. This is being unceremoniously ended, having things just very abruptly end because someone quite literally has had a change of heart. They feel like, you know what, the relationship's run its course, and they want you to know that they feel like this is the right thing for them to do. They just feel like they need to just leave and walk away. Their gut's just telling them that this has ended. They don't belong here anymore. They want to see what else is out there for them, and they need this to be done and over, and no contact, no anything with you, Taurus. Like they're done. Well, look at all these swords here. 1, 2, 3, 4 swords. Holy cow. So And this is we got this disquiet here. We got 2 pages. I mean, this is that wondering what in the world just happened, and round we go, and not understanding. I mean, confusion, being overwhelmed. Maybe you were thinking like, that we got that 2 of Cups, we got the Lovers here, thinking that everything was fine, and yet we have this wanting to talk about, well, I should say wanting to talk about, but this is someone that feels like they need to leave. This could be them wanting to talk to you about what to do, or their options, or look, I want to go here, I want to do this. But this right here feels like they have just decided to leave the relationship, like unexpectedly, so like out of the blue. Just they're not feeling it anymore. They feel like that it's kind of run its course. That the relationship has either served its purpose, or I just can't do this anymore. I'm exhausted. I just can't do this anymore, and I feel like I need to completely shut down and protect myself. And instead of looking to you, I need to look inside myself for whatever I was looking at getting, or thought I was getting out of the relationship. Like that's what they would want to be saying. And this is, I mean, look at 8 of Cups. What's this Page of Pentacles? This Page of Pentacles. Wow. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. What's this Queen of Pentacles about? Queen of Pentacles. Page of Cups. This could be needing to take care of the kids. Like, you're like, well, I'll do it myself then. I'm fine with taking care of the kids. Because we do have some pages here. I mean, this right here, these 4 right here, this could be pregnancy. Just saying, we got birth and we got kids already. So we got kids already, and then we got a birth, right? Could be that. If it's not that, this is about you practicing self-care and starting over. So this was a really crappy way to end things, because it looks like they just up and left. No communication. Page of Swords, High Priestess, like just cut things off, and there's been no communication, no explanation, which has left you going around and round and round and thinking about, this is maybe questioning, like confused as to their decision as to why they left the relationship. I mean, we had the 2 of Cups jump in the beginning. So like, what the heck? What happened? Why? And honestly, if they haven't told you, it's because they're just not feeling it anymore. There's been some kind of abrupt change. It could be that they're just wanting different things, or they have their eye on someone else. But the only indication of that is this 2 of Wands here. I mean, this could be, as far as, but this is someone that just kind of feels like they've given and done all they can with this relationship. It's gone as far as it can go, and it's time for them to go. I know the 10 of Wands isn't here, but this feels like they're exhausted emotionally. Like they're just tired. It's either too much work and they don't want to do it anymore, or they're drained and they want to be single. They just have had a sudden change of heart, and it's just time, and I'm out of here. Okay. What else for Taurus? This is about self-care. This is not about self-care. As far as, we got the Queen of Pentacles right here with the Page of Cups. That is pulling back the focus on this shenanigans right here, and starting to focus on yourself, and starting to go after what you want. I feel like after they cut things off here, this is about you. Instead of swirling around and constantly being in confusion, which you're not going to be able to help, right? But at some point, this is about you getting practical about what happened, and starting to focus on taking care of you and your own, and your independence. This could be male or female. This could be Capricorn. But it's about shifting the focus from this person and wondering what happened, to accepting what happened, accepting their decision, kind of coming to terms and coming to grips with it, like coming to full circle about this situation, and starting to heal, and taking care of yourself, and going after what you want, being open to a new love, because it's not here. This person is not there. Look at them walking away, cutting things off and walking away, just because they're just not feeling it anymore. They have no emotion left there's no connection emotionally for them with this relationship anymore. So, and we see that here with the Page of Cups, but this is also about you starting to focus on yourself and yours and your own and what you want to do, what your new passionate pursuit would be if it's not another person. Doesn't look like it. But a lot of self-care, a lot of doing things, being kind to yourself, surrounding yourself with kind people, supportive people, a time for you to recenter and refocus on what you want and what you find important. What else for Taurus? Taurus. Got the High Priestess again. So yeah, this is a time for you to pull back and withdraw as well, and look at what you want, and look at and go internal, or gosh, what was I going to say? Oh, look inward and listen to your gut. And this is also, this could be about not trying to contact them or reach out and work this out. They don't want that. Look at these swords. They don't want anything anymore. They have emotionally left the building. So this is about you. If you are wanting to reach out and negotiate and discuss and talk about, don't. This is saying pull back and pull inward. And there's going to be confusions and questions, and you can still have that confusion and those questions with accepting what happened. You can still be confused. It's just you're not looking to them to answer anymore. This is about you going on what your gut says and looking at things in the internal landscape of how you feel and why and what happened, processing it that way with the help of friends and people who are supportive and kind and love you. But not, no. Mm-mm. They might even, and as far as why, they're probably never going to tell you, other than, what's showing here is that it was just time. They just felt like, okay, the relationship ran its course. It's time to end things. I want to go. There's a sense of them feeling exhausted or emotionally drained, but I don't know that they're ever going to share that with you or tell you why. I feel like they're just not interested at all in communication anymore. What else for Taurus? There it is, self. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Because no more looking for answers or clarification from this person. You're not going to get it. They're not interested. That's for Taurus. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to. I'm not. But I don't want you wasting your time. That's for Taurus. That's just Taurus need to know. Whoopsie. Okay. So we got. All right. For you moving forward, it's going to take a lot of your willpower. If anybody can do it, Taurus can. This is going to take a force of will and sheer willpower at this point, because you might be kind of laid out by this, especially just not understanding why and how could someone just cut things off so unceremoniously and just walk away. So this is about drumming up the will and the energy and the force, the aggression, whatever you want to call it, to move forward, to start down your new path, to have things work out in your favor. It's going to take you deciding to do that. It's going to take you taking action to move forward. So again, instead of all this mental energy and just things being kind of in frenzy and you focusing over there, this is focus on yourself and moving yourself forward. That's for Taurus. There's that Ace of Pentacles that flipped in the other beginning. Okay, so yeah, so you might not look like it, but we got the Queen of Pentacles, and we've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot. So that's basically two things. Yes, it's going to work out. You have been liberated and set free, so there's that. Good things coming your way. You also have to go after them, though. This is about you being assertive, about going after what you want, to build that solid future, to have that security in your life right now. Because it's there for the taking, but you have to be assertive about going after it and getting it. This is about shifting the focus again from why and what the heck happened to getting vertical on it and moving forward. Because as they're waiting, you've been liberated, you've been set free. It's going to be consistent and reliable and trustworthy from now on, because you're going to only surround yourself with people that are like that. This is not in your life anymore. So, but you do have to enact moving on. It's not going to just happen. You do have to start. So this is saying go after what you want because it's there. You just have to go after it. All right, Taurus. I hope this was helpful, and I'm sorry about this. I can't imagine. That must have been horrible. But I do like this Chariot and this Ace of Pentacles here for you. So the worst of it's over. It's just about shifting the focus for self-care and self-improvement now, or just like what you want to do. It gets to be about you now. So go after it. All right. I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.